Welcome, everyone, and thanks for joining us and being a part of the Nikki and Steven Live experience. Nikki and Steven Live, a place where Nikki and Steven can chat, hang, and connect with the amazing Sticker fam.
What up, mother cluckers? What are you doing with your life if you don't put pineapple on pizza? What?
Solo is the worst Star Wars movie ever created.
Toss a coin to
I didn't mean echoing.
Oh, Valley of Bloom.
Stop, dude. This is dumb. I'm leaving.
Join in on our movie nights.
I can't watch this. Fuck, wait for him to get in. Oh, God. No. No. That's a no from me. Oh, baby feet. No.
Boom.
Oh, fuck it. Can we all give Mr. John Wick a round of applause? A whole round.
Nom nom. Nom nom.
In the eye! In the eye! Ay, ay, ay!
Your favorite show's over? Be there for the rap party.
This is literally the most underrated television show I can personally say I have ever seen.
Word.
That was just such an epic moment that it was just, his speech was so good. Such a massive impact on the universe of Vikings.
There is nothing that you're gonna tell me that's like, he didn't survive. Because, no. La 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 la, I hear nothing.
If you thought this had a happy ending, you haven't been paying attention.
I cry every single time I see that scene again because it's so... I was shaking.
And of course, we are playing some games.
Yep, we're still in a bunch, bitches. Oh my God.
I'm an aggressive accuser.
Really? You are. You're a dick.
Sorry guys, I had to bounce.
Oh my God.
Oh, you missed! Oh, you missed!
Ah, no! Intimidate? I don't know. Oh my God. Oh God. Oh my God. It worked. Okay, so I suck it, you blow it.
I got this fucking thing dangling from my gun now.
That's what he said.
Run! Run!
No.
What?
Bitch.
Oh my God.
Wow. Oh my God! Oh my God! Finally! Holy shit! Ah, shit! Oh my God! Dude, serpentine! Ah! I'm gonna pee my pants, I swear to God! Fuck this shit all day.
Yo, what's up, Star Wars fans? I talked about this in last week's batch of episodes, but my opinion of Andor is completely shifted based off of the first 6 of season 2. I was actually kind of feeling like by this point I was gonna be dreading these watch parties, but I'm actually excited for it. The stuff that they've set up so far through these first, it's pretty insane, and I think part of it has to do with the idea of the unknown. I don't know anything about Gorman. I don't know what the fate of some of these characters are. I felt like the way season 1 was set up, it was really, really obvious. Have you received your package? We've had a hell of a week. It's been on my list, and we fucked up. We haven't gone yet. It's been a really crazy week. A lot of drama's gone down outside of this world, but we'll get there. We'll get there, I promise. I know we keep saying that, but with season 1, it just felt like everything was so obvious and it just took so long to get there. And probably with the way they released season 2, I think the pacing goes such a long way. There's no reactions to season 1. I watched it off camera. Something's in the air, yeah. It definitely feels that way. We're dealing with rec sports drama, which is good times. And it was haircut day today, if you can't tell. So that's why I was kind of scrambling to get live. But pacing of a TV show, pacing of a movie, it's so vital to the enjoyment of that piece of content. And I think so far season 2 has absolutely, for me, blown season 1 out of the water. Out of the water. Not even close for me. I appreciate the quality, specifically the production quality of season 1. I didn't love, again, I thought the pacing just killed the show. And I know it was deliberate. I know that was the intention. But getting those episodes, because I think they dropped the first 2 or 3 on release day, and then they were once a week. And these episodes once a week, that ain't it. That don't work. This season has been so much better, and I think the big reveals, because again, being a prequel of a prequel, you got challenges just automatically embedded into your story. And I think this Gorman storyline, with the way it's been talked about and the way it's been presented in season 2, it sounds like it's going to be a fucked up thing, and I don't know anything about it. Unlike in season 1, where they spent like 16 episodes stuck in this prison building stuff, it was really obvious that they were building it for, like, they were building parts for the Death Star. And then that like big reveal at the end is like, yeah, obvious. Like, that didn't get me all hyped because it was too obvious. And you knew they were going to break out of that prison because they spent like 6 months there. The funeral just went too long. Like, that felt like it just went on a tick too long. So like, I think season 1 had pacing issues. Season 2 has none of that. I am loving this season so far. With things like prequels, you have to, it's a, Better Call Saul does this better than anything I've ever watched personally in terms of a prequel. I think there's a really big challenge of still building that suspense. And I think that's what season 2 has right now, because again, we're building towards something that, for me, and again, these are all opinions. Everyone's entitled to your opinion. I saw someone say that Andor was the best piece of Star Wars content ever made, and I'm like, for me, nothing's ever going to beat the original trilogy. ever. It is just the personal impact of my childhood can't be overtaken by anything, if that makes sense. But I mean, for me, it's gonna like, if we graded seasons of shows, so far season 2 is definitely in the discussion of best season of Star Wars show. That's not a question. I think season 2 of Mando, again, Luke Skywalker is my favorite character of all time. That's special. I thought the first 2 seasons of Mandalorian did an excellent job of telling a unique story within a familiar universe without really jamming in stuff that wasn't necessary. But Rogue One is, outside of the original trilogy, Rogue One and Revenge of the Sith are my 2 favorite movies. I mean, season 1 of Andor was on par with Kenobi for me, because I thought Kenobi had moments, just like I thought Andor had moments. But season 2 is blowing past both of those for sure. We'll probably start the episode in about 10 minutes, for those wondering. We'll get going in a minute. But yeah, like, I think it's easier because Mandalorian season 3 was such a drop off. It's hard to just batch the episodes like all into one big grouping. I think ranking seasons is more fun. I'm getting more picky with what I watch. I've really got to be intrigued by something for me to watch it. Everyone has their own tastes. I love the first 2 seasons of Mandalorian. Yeah, I love the first 2 also. Andor is special, but we should take it and watch it with a clear and fresh mind. I mean, I don't know if that's ever possible. I don't know if there's ever a clear and fresh mind going into any content anymore. But yeah, Andor season 2 so far is definitely in the discussion for best season of Star Wars television. I mean, you can even throw some of the animated content in there. I mean, that last batch of episodes from Clone Wars was some incredible storytelling. I mean, Rebels had some moments. Are you gonna watch Squid Game season 3 teaser? No, we don't watch teasers or trailers for shows that we are reacting to. What's up, y'all? So yeah, I'm actually looking forward to this episode. My expectations have been completely shattered in a positive way with this season. I think all of it is, I can't say all of it because I'm super intrigued by the Gorman storyline. That is something I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. It's just the way they had that presentation that was super unique. Are you gonna watch The Accountant 2? It's been out in theaters. It's not out for streaming, right? Quincy, hello. Yo, we'll get going in a minute. What's up, Cam? I've enjoyed these watch parties too. Like 3 episodes is a lot, especially when it's a heavy piece of content like Andor is, because it's obviously not the lighthearted Star Wars style shows. What's up, RM? Meals today? This so far. My Madrina's coffee. Yeah, we'll react to Accountant too. If there's ever a sequel that we really enjoyed, we'll wait till it drops on streaming for us to react to it. What do you think Palpatine's doing at this point in the show? We'll never see him. I don't think we'll see him, but he's been referenced a bunch. He's overseeing things. It sounds like he's having discussions. He's very aware of what's happening. I think it's, for me personally, but I know Gilroy made comments about this, and I think he made the right decision because of who he is as a Star Wars fan. Leaving Vader and Palp out of it probably makes sense. Name dropping him is probably the better way of approaching it, instead of potentially ruining the show or taking the shine off of the story he wants to tell. Yeah, I don't know what his overall history is with Star Wars. I thought I heard something about him not being a fan. I don't know if that's true. I never fact checked that. But yeah, if he's not comfortable using the Emperor or Vader, as long as there's good reasoning why, it's fine. I don't think it hurts the story not having. I personally think it would heighten the story if they were there, because if there's a big enough threat building, kind of like with, I mean, just like in Rogue One, when they did the first test of the Death Star and the laser, like Vader was involved. We saw him. Krennic had a meeting with him, and don't choke on your aspirations. This Gorman project sounds like something that Vader or the Emperor would want actual involvement in, but I don't know. That's got to see how it plays out and see what's going on. I mean, also the idea of if this rebel threat is getting big enough, even if there's Senate moments, why wouldn't Palp be leading that? I don't know. Those are just questions. I think they're fair questions. I don't think they're complaints. A lot of people get upset when you ask questions like that. I think they're totally fair. So it's just difficult when the show is essentially about the Empire and you never see the two most powerful, influential people in the Empire. Joe, thanks for the 22 months. Let's go. Also, are we gonna get oh, I'm brain farting. My one big request isn't gonna happen, I don't think. We got Saw Gerrera, which was good, but we're not gonna get Infamous Nest. Tarkin got name dropped, but I don't think we're gonna see him. I think that would be tough to not have Tarkin involved. We'll see. I mean, they recasted Jimmy Smits, and that was weird, but I guess there was a conflict in his schedule, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. I did see a quote from Tony Gilroy about that. They wanted to throw him in and have the name drop, let everyone see him as a new actor, and that just will set up whatever he has to do later in the show, because I assume he's going to have a part. Because you don't just bring in Bail Organa and a new actor and just do the whole, who's this guy, and then, hey, Bail, like, oh shit, okay, recast, cool. You don't do like a quick cameo of the new Bail Organa without using him later in an episode. I'm pretty certain he'll be important for the last 6, because we have 6 to go. The ironic thing is, this is kind of a negative aspect, but it's not a bad thing. Like, I'm talking about the pacing, so it's kind of like it's working, but at the same time, I do kind of wish this was going to last more than a month. The pacing, the pacing's been incredible. I think that's saved season 2 for me personally, but 4 weeks is just, it's going to be over, and then it's over, because this is the end of the show, because I believe it's leading right into Rogue One. So, I don't know. Let's get set up. Get all your copies up. Get turned on to episode 7. Chill, Disney Plus. I gotta turn that audio off. Remember, for those that might be hanging out for the first time, this is a watch along. You need to bring your own copy and watch. The stream would get taken down immediately if audio or video were played of the episode, especially Disney Plus. So you won't see or hear anything. There will be a clock. I'll put the timer on. It'll pop up right up there in the corner under the merch QR code and above the Andor Season 2 poster. I'll count down. We'll finish the episode, give quick thoughts, and then we'll jump into the next one. Cool? Cool. Hopefully none of my rec ball softball drama pops up as I'm watching, because I ain't dealing with none of that shit right now. I gotta focus on Andor. Is everyone ready? Punisher is such a great show. At least season 1 was great. Welcome to the live stream. Vintage. I'm gonna pause the music. I'm gonna kill the audio. Hello from Transylvania. Wow. Hello. Desktop audio. Killed. Nikki's got some stuff going on outside, so you might hear her in the background doing things. But that's an unfortunate part of, I mean, copyright law is copyright law. There's nothing you can do about it. So, can't steal and show, because, you know, it's the way it goes. So here we go. We're on episode 7, right? We're on episode 7. Episode 7, Messenger. Oh, let me get my subtitles on. They're on. Cool. I am skipping past whatever Disney ad there is or the Disney logo, starting right with the episode with the 45:55 time code starting at 0. Going to count up. Is everyone ready? We ready to do this thing? How we feeling? Just another quick reminder before we jump in. There's a link at the top of the chat if y'all want to help support the channel. Memberships here basically mirror Patreon, so you get full watch-alongs at one tier. You get early access to Severance on another tier. A lower tier gets you voting rights when we bring movie night back, which will come back soon. We're just in like a reset period. So yeah, anyone wants to contribute, you get a little bit of extra. And those who can't or don't want to, that's fine too. Nothing's going to change. So you get the same stuff that you've always gotten on this channel. It's just YouTube altered their layout. So now member videos are in the same feed with non-member videos. And I don't think that was a great setup. So you guys doing mostly on YouTube or both Patreon? I mean, we do our live streams on YouTube, but we post our full watch-alongs here and on Patreon. We post our early edits here and on Patreon. But this is Patreon's adding a live streaming feature, so we might start doing more live streams over there, but I doubt it. We're gonna do our live streams here. This is where they belong. For a schedule update, if anyone is curious about that before I jump in, Lasso will be out Thursday and Severance will be out Friday. Another Walking Dead show returned, so obviously we're going to watch that. We're never going to stop watching the Walking Dead main show, main spin-off shows, because we wouldn't be here without the Walking Dead, so we're going to see all of the main characters' stories end, regardless of how exhausting that universe has become. So we're gonna watch it all the way to the end. The Last of Us viewership down 20% and audience score at an all-time low. Yeah, they didn't do the Joel thing too early, because that's basically when it happens in the game, and they've changed certain aspects of the game, but they're not going to change it that much. But I said from the beginning, that's the risk of casting Pedro Pascal. But again, I tried to reveal people for Last of Us spoilers. Joel's story's not over. You're still going to see him. Plenty of him. It's the Glenn effect from The Walking Dead, so it's just the way it goes. But here we go. Andor, Season 2, Episode 7 on Disney Plus. Again, watch along. You need your own copy. Hit play when I tell you to. Timer will be up there somewhere for you to make sure you're synced. But here we go. Andor Season 2, Episode 7, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cow kites. That description and situation with Tarkin landing his ship on all those Gormans that sounds so insane. All of Us Dead is a zombie high school series drama. That doesn't sound like something we would be interested in, to be honest. I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? Hard to say that when we watch Stranger Things, which is technically similar to that kind of thing. Yeah, just another reminder about suggestions. We really don't take them in the live streams or chats or any of that stuff. They only happen on the Discord, and that is currently being revamped right now. So the final scene was awesome. That shit was wild. Star Wars. What kind of music are they dropping for the title? Kind of sets the tone. Feels triumphant and hopeful. Not bad. Missed you folks. How can you miss us? We post all the time. 1 year later. BBY2. But welcome back, hanging out in the live stream. All right. Yavin Rebel Base is up and running. Just like that. Awesome. Oh, I gotta finish playing Jedi Survivor. Such a good game. Any Easter eggs here that I need to be attending to? Can't really tell. That's so dope. Yavin. So awesome. Does Andor get credit for the creation of this rebel base? Damn, bro, what's wrong with your shoulder? Oh, dang. I would be shocked if any of those people from the first episode survived. They didn't seem like the smartest crew, and survival skills seem low on their list of things they're good at. Luthen's making things happen. I mean, that's how you build a rebellion. You're going to see new faces all the time. Trust is a difficult thing. Ooh, he's really pressing this. Where have you been? Damn. I still get a former Jedi vibe with Luthen. You'll never trust him. He'd absolutely do bad for the greater good. That's what it feels like, at least. But you got to do some bad to accomplish what you think is good. If you're... Oh, Dedra. What's up, Trisha? Yeah, that's the unfortunate aspect of whatever side of a war you're on. I think Bix gets it. Cassian's playing a little bit closer to the vest on this one, it feels like. He's still... What? I guess a really good question is, what's it going to take for Cassian to be the version of him we see at the beginning of Rogue One? Because he still doesn't feel all in. I feel like Bix is going to die. I think most of these folks are going to die. Crisis specialist. Thank you for watching all of our Game of Thrones videos. Appreciate it. Yeah, Dedra definitely always... She has, like, resting angry face for sure. Chill, Cyril. I would listen to her. The kiss of death. He's not gonna do what she said. Watch out. Hello, Mon Mothma. You know, my memory is a little fuzzy about certain aspects of Rebels. But I do recall something with her being on the Ghost during a similar time period. Her giving like a really awesome speech. A lot of attacks at Gorman. Things were building. Holy shit. Like, at what point does she shift to full-blown rebel and no longer senator? Like, that's got to happen soon, too. They got the media propaganda on full blast. Hell yeah. Yeah, they control everything. The narrative is fully theirs to share and tell. That's how big and bad and powerful the Empire is. poisoned us. Shit. The music is really good. What is she using the force on him? What is she doing? Call Ray. She'll force heal you. Uh-oh. She felt you. I'm one with the force is with me. Such a great moment. Wow. The first moment of the Force in Andor, and it's a pretty great moment. That was a pretty great moment. A messenger. Maybe blueprint of some sort. Sending a message that way. Perhaps plans on how to destroy something. Hey, look at that. He's healing. It's a very Han Solo style moment of lack of belief, and then now he's going to believe. These visuals feel very much like Luke and Leia's talk in Return of the Jedi. Hey, Paul. Thank you. Appreciate you. Let's hope she's not his sister. Oh, big twist. You found your sister all along. Oh, hey. I forget dude's name, but he was the one in charge in Rogue One. Just walking. Just a casual cameo. No big deal. Oh, there you go. Okay. Yep, timestamp. It's really cool being able to see essentially the birth of Yavin. I think that's pretty dope. I don't always need a birth story of how everything has started or began, but some things are pretty cool, and I like the origin story of Yavin in Andor. I think it's pretty cool. Nice speeders, love that. Ooh, the sounds. Love it. They can't be that fresh out of boot camp. They didn't even know to have their hats on. That's how fresh they are. They forgot to have their hats on. Yeah. Cassian's gonna make him shit his pants. It's like, I got this, dude. I got this. Are we back? Just had an internet drop. I think you're both going to die. Unfortunately. And make sure you hit that refresh. I mean, it's probably going to end very similar to Andor or Rogue One. Any of the rebels or even Imperials that we don't see in Rogue One probably have to die. Unless there's like a way like, oh, Cyril got shipped off to this project. Or Dedra got shipped off to this. Like, there's ways of doing it, obviously. But outside of Andor and some of the other, like, this dude's gonna die. The ladies are gonna die, I feel like. I think that's what's gonna shift Andor all the way in. I think something happens to Bix and he flips hard. I've kind of had that feeling this whole season that that's where it's going to go. And now Cassian's on Gorman. Shit. It's weird. I recognize you. You were a designer last time you were here. JC, what's up? Alderaan. Breakfast at 2 p.m. sounds glorious. I mean, dude lost his father in Tarkin's landing massacre. I'm sure he has motives to help anyone not connected to the Empire. Sympathetic to the resistance, 100%, yeah. He's in the fucking hot zone. Literally surrounded. Top, bottom, front to back. You just hear the TIE fighters in the background. That's so cool. The music. Oh, damn. That was the end of the episode? Holy shit. That was kind of a quickie. Random stormtrooper chatter is usually Sam Witwer. Now that you say that, it did kind of sound like him. That's kind of funny. All right, I think we just jump into the next episode. I feel like that was a setup episode. I like the time jump. I like seeing Yavin, essentially just building an army, people joining up. Things are getting a little tighter. Expectations for rules being implemented, check in, check out. I feel like a lot of people are going to die. Important people. I feel like Mon Mothma at some point is going to have to make a choice here. That's going to happen soon. Something's going to happen. I firmly believe something's going to happen to Bix to draw Andor to be all in on the rebellion. Just being at Gorman right now doesn't feel great. So I think it's time for episode 8. Y'all ready? All right, here we go. I got episode 8 in the graphic. Timer will begin in... Hold on, I gotta get the episode up. Duh. All right, we're past the Disney logo. 004912 is this one. Andor Season 2, Episode 8. Who are you? Interesting question. On Disney Plus, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Previously on Andor. Yeah, it's a recap right now. What's up, H2? Thank you for joining up. Support sticker. Lucasfilm. H2 upgraded to early sticker. Hell yeah. Let's go, yo, in the chat. Thank you. H2SO4. Sounds like a good Star Wars droid name. Thank you for joining. What music are we getting for this Andor open? That doesn't sound good at all. The open music has always set the tone, I feel like, for the episodes. That did not feel like a good one. Just gonna say that. Double time, that's not good. Building a fortress. Great. Oh, shit. No bueno. The shit is definitely building. That's for sure. This is, jeez. some drama has just sparked. That's why I keep looking down at my phone. My bad, y'all. Oh no. The people are hitting the streets. Rec sports drama is just so stupid. Parents literally ruin everything. They all have rose-colored glasses on. They don't see reality. They band together like they're actually going to do something, and they end up just hurting a bunch of other families in the process. Bunch of dumbasses. My anxiety just skyrocketed. I mean, there's a 0% chance Cyril survives Andor. Whether it's now or at the end, this dude ain't surviving. No shot. I don't even think Dedra's gonna make it out of this. Oh! He hit him with the line. Wow. That dude's dead. Rebellions are built on hope. Oh, man. This is going to be so fucked up. All these people out in protest. Tension is building. Hostilities are building. Oh, dude, Cyril just walked right by Cassian. Holy shit. Yep. He relayed that message to Jen. Unbelievable. The messenger. Yep. I don't think I've felt this much anxiety in a Star Wars piece of content since watching Revenge of the Sith and the beginning of Order 66. Are we back? Refresh, y'all. Refresh. Internet is not cooperating today. Good thing we have insane fiber. Golly. Can't even live stream and watch a show? Good Lord. This is getting... Yeah, this is getting hot and heavy right now. Oh, shit. The lack of sound. Why are you staring at me, bro? Fuck. I wonder if K2SO's in there. Do you feel an empty void now that 1923 is finished? No, not really. Taylor Sheridan, we're going to need a break from his stuff for a minute, I think. All these folks are going to get obliterated. Oh, shit. It's happening! It's happening! I have a bad feeling about this. It's a good time for that line. Yeah. It'll be all right. How does any of this feel all right? I'm not even in the mix. I'm just watching. We are Gore. Galaxy is watching. We are the Gore. Galaxy is watching. Do you think this show is overrated? To me, this show has been too... I think season 1 was overrated. I think the pacing in season 1 was painful at times. Uh-oh. I think season 2 has been incredible. Oh, shit. Here we go. Oh, boy. I think what people have been saying about season 2, I think the show is properly rated because it has been incredible. He found her. Feels like Reigns of Casimir, but the opposite way. 100%. Whoa, shit. Holy shit. All that cereal eating for Cyril's storyline is, oh my god, oh my dude. It's all led to this moment. The entire time. Oh shit. Deuces. The music. What planet would I want to live on? Naboo looked nice. Definitely not Tatooine. Oh, Coruscant would be pretty dope during the time of peace. Before the Empire. So which one of these rookies is going to have a itchy trigger finger and start this whole situation? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here we go. What a shot that was. Stormtroopers just overlooking everything. Oh, shit. Dedra is definitely dealing, like, there's a conflict there. What? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Damn, dude. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. This is wild. Damn, he had a shot. Put who out there? Oh no. Oh shit. They're like fucking Terminators. Oh shit, dude. This is next level shit right here. That dude's just smirking like he's enjoying this shit. Cyril's just in utter shock. Is this the most violent scene in Star Wars? The fuck? Dude, you just see the droids in the background just smashing people. Oh shit. Oh shit. He's fucking Andor up. Is this how Cyril dies? I mean, Cyril absolutely snapped in the moment. So I'm not surprised that he could have that. Oh shit. Have this burst of aggression. Did that do it? Yeah, he blindsided Cassian. That's always a good advantage to have in a fight. This is insane. Oh, he's still going. Oh, he's got a blaster. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Fucking headshot in Star Wars. Damn, dude. He could have helped them. Maybe. But how you think this show is on... I didn't say anything about season 2 being on the level of Kenobi. I said season 1. Because, as I very clearly stated, there are elements that I liked in Andor, and there are elements that I like in Kenobi. I don't think either one of them are flawless pieces of TV. And I know it's bizarre having opinions different than everyone else's, but it's the world we live in. Everyone has different feelings about stuff. Season 2 of Andor is superior to season 1 by miles for me. Oh my God! Holy shit! How the fuck did they apprehend one of those things and turn it? Like that, I guess. Okay. Holy shit. Wow. What's up, Ting? Yeah, this episode is nuts. I mean, this whole season has been fucking epic. Is that K2SO? Do they put them back together? I don't remember if that was ever talked about. There's one more. Yeah, there's another fucking episode after this. I mean, I've always viewed the Empire as horrifying. Tell people, jeez. Tell people what happened here. Oh my God. I mean, just because you never actually see the impact, them literally blowing up an entire planet in A New Hope kind of makes them horrifying. Daryl, thank you for joining up. Appreciate you. That is K2SO, isn't it? I mean, the difference with this episode specifically is that you actually see the violence playing out all the way. They're not cutting away. You're seeing people literally fall dead, getting shot in the head. Is this what sets Andor off? Could I be wrong about Bix, please? That would be great. Holy shit. Dude. I mean, it would have been like showing Anakin going through the temple and slaughtering the kids versus just the implying and knowing that he did. It'd be like watching him actually strike down kids in Revenge of the Sith. Because, I mean, you see Jedi get shot, like, you see moments, but they cut away at certain points to, like, lighten the violence. But that's the difference between this and anything else is, I mean, the Anakin moment where he gets sliced up by Obi-Wan is very visually violent. But watching like headshots and droids just smash people into the ground, that's next level. Wow. That's the episode. Oh my God. I mean, the constant like discussion about what Gorman was going to be, that's why I viewed generally this season as just really great. Like, I don't want to keep putting down season 1. Like, it doesn't matter at this point. I'm loving season 2. And the idea of not really knowing anything about Gorman just heightened that storyline so much more for me. And again, I'm going to keep talking about it. The pacing, getting to watch 3 episodes at a time is massive. It is so impactful and important, and I think it was a brilliant decision. Again, it sucks that the Andor season 2 story is going to be done in a month, but I feel like doing it this way actually was really smart. This is working very well. The pacing, going from one episode to the next, having these time jumps. I mean, the violence and the tragedy, it's next level for Star Wars without question, and it's absolutely working. I really did enjoy their small touch of the Force in was that this episode? No, that was in episode 1, right? I don't even remember. Or episode 7. It's starting to blend all together now. But I like their small touch that they implemented in the Force this season. Just really small thing, and just kind of delivering the message of Cassian being like a messenger and him being, reluctant and not believing and then having something happen. That was a lot. Episode 8 was a lot. I mean, holy shit. I generally love watching shows 1 episode like weekly. Like, I really like that format. But again, this show, because of how they want to like deliberately slow burn the story, this is working really well. I think pacing is such a massive element of storytelling, and the pacing is just incredible. The performance is incredible. Cyril was a character that I just found super annoying. I like that they cranked up his storyline this season. I was wondering where it was building to, what was happening. I liked very much what they did in these first 7 episodes, first 8 episodes. I thought his ending was super brutal. I like the idea of Was he going to help? Or was he still going to kill Cassian in the moment? Was there an opportunity to flip him because of all the stuff that he kind of realized, and Dedra knowing what was going on and her keeping that from him? I like that that's super ambiguous right now because you don't know. That's left up for interpretation. And I feel like that's going to be a really big topic of discussion. Could they have used Cyril? But, I mean, the Gormans, they weren't going to let him leave. He wasn't going to walk away from this. And, yeah, I mean, I've been saying it for a while. I think it's pretty clear. Any major rebels, any major Imperial in this show, they're not going to make it to the end. Unless they get sent off onto some crazy, like, work trip that we just never see them again. He was always going to try to kill it. I mean, who knows? We'll never know. But yeah, I agree. I think he was definitely not someone that you could have kept alive. But wow. That's an incredible episode. Season 2 just continues to get better and more insane. And what the fuck is this story going to bring with these next episodes? Because we've got 9, 10, 11, and 12. And then the show's done. And it goes into Rogue One. Ready to watch episode 9? Holy cow. I'm going to need like a nap after this. This is intense. Holy cow. Whew. Pretty insane. He spent several years of his life trying to find Cassian at the end. When he finally found him, Cassian didn't even recognize him. Yeah. I love that he just hit him with the, who are you? Like, I think that's, and he's just like, huh? What? Clearly this was a one-sided rivalry. So that probably hit him pretty hard. And with the idea of him being betrayed, feeling that Dedra, like, flipped on him or betrayed him or just didn't give him the, yeah, that's insane. Yeah, I couldn't have, like, I know these episodes drop at like 6 p.m. Pacific. I couldn't imagine watching at night. You probably are wired all night long. But for afternoon, it's like, I'm going to eat lunch and be like, crash. All right, here we go. Episode 9. Let's get this cranking. Let's see what the aftermath of this looks like. All right, we're past the Star Wars logo, and we are right into the episode hour 53. Oh, shit. All right, we got a big boy episode here. And then we could talk about everything afterwards. And another quick reminder, just doing this between each episode. If y'all want to help contribute, keep this thing rolling, there's a membership link at the top of the chat. Each tier has a certain perk that we like to give. If you can't or don't want to, that's fine too. You're not going to miss out on anything. All edited reactions make it to the channel, and it's always going to look the same that it's always looked. But no, an hour and 53 seconds. It's not a 2-hour episode. Mine's listed at 1 hour 0053. 10053. So 1 hour 0 minutes 53 seconds. It's not a 2-hour episode. All right, here we go. Episode 9, Andor, Disney Plus, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Previously, I was a little behind on that, sorry. Oh, is this going to be a Mon Mothma episode based off of this recap? Yeah, like, how is... This is obviously going to spread. This massacre, this attack, all these people dying. Is this where Mon Mothma bails and fully commits? Thanks, JC. Appreciate it. I never thought I would be this excited for the show, to be honest. I remember thinking season 1 was good, but I wasn't a huge fan as everyone else. But this is really exciting. I mean, I thought season 1 was good. I definitely didn't agree with greatest of all time stuff. Who are you? That's such a great... Oh, dude, that gets capped in the head. I didn't think it was in any kind of GOAT conversation. I've always appreciated the production quality, the writing, the performances, the acting, the visuals, everything. But the story was just, for me personally, was just lacking. And the story in season 2 is fucking incredible. Lucasfilm. I possibly could have had a different opinion of season 1 if it was distributed the way season 2 is. That's very possible. I think it was actually a brilliant idea at this point now. I was waiting to see kind of how it was going to play out, but I think it's been a brilliant decision to unload these episodes in 3 episode chunks. I think it's working so well. I haven't gone back and watched any of Andor season 1. I mean, I absolutely recommend watching this. Anyone who likes Star Wars, what's this song giving us? That feels like a little bit more of a coming together type of thing. I like a slow burn as long as the story keeps me on edge. And I kind of just thought the story in season 1 was very predictable and just didn't hook me. It's still weird seeing a new Bail Organa. They definitely did a good job with the recasting, I feel like. Yeah, that's Bail Organa. They had to recast because Jimmy wasn't available. Leia's father, technically. The winner writes the story. Yeah, they dropped him in what, episode 5 or 6? I couldn't imagine, after what all this stuff is happening and playing double agent as a senator and a rebel. That's such a dope ass weapon. Well, we know that ain't true, bud. Oh, shit. Ah. You know, I keep saying this, but if they need a New Hope version of Princess Leia, she could absolutely fill that role. All right, so maybe my prediction is still on track. Something happens to Bix, right? Oh, bitch. Found it. By the way, I'm starting to kind of really dig these Wednesday afternoon streams. Do you guys like it? Oh! Wednesday afternoon's always been a decent day to pull off something like this. Game, just chatting. I have not finished Jedi Survivor. That could be fun. Star Wars Wednesday on Nikki Steven React. This is her first major performance. She graduated dramatic art school in 2020. Wow. Well, she's pretty awesome. Wow. Basically everyone, yeah. Dang. Is this where the ghost gets introduced? Oh shit. One of my long-standing predictions with some of the stuff in this show is that Luthen is former Jedi. I'm wondering if that is going to be a where Steven was right or where Steven was wrong. Shit. Oh shit. Mm-hmm. The Force guiding him. I mean, I've always personally gotten that vibe from him, but just the way he presents himself, it just, I don't know. This is like a new level of intense because now we know Mon Mothma has to get to a certain point, but how does she get to that point? I think this definitely feels like the episode. Perfect. Floating works so much better for me. Thank you. They look sus. They gotta hit her with the proper words. It's like with everything going on, how would the Emperor not be a part of this Senate hearing? What's more important? I do think she takes her stand this episode. Or it'll be implied and then she'll be full rebel in episode 10. Where's Krennic? We haven't seen him this batch of episodes yet either. Oh, what a great line. Tear the shit out of this place. He just said shit. Is that the workaround? You're almost out of nails to bite. Seriously, this shit is stressful. I, I missed who you guys are talking about. Was there a Bothan? I didn't notice. I'm like missing details because I'm actually quite stressed about what's happening in this episode. Oh. Oh. All I know is that many Bothans died to get us this information. Oh shit, here we go. What do you got for us, Mon? Is no one gonna hear it because the feed's gonna go out? You started eating your fingers. Nail gone. It's the same music they used in Marva's speech at her funeral. Interesting. Fuck the Empire. Holy shit, dude. Oh, shit. Can't come back from that one. You cannot come back from that one. That is her exit. That was fucking awesome. My hands are friggin' sweating. Oh, man. This is where the fun begins. Like, this is the type of shit. And I know she had her moment in Rebels. But now when you go back to the original trilogy and you see Mon Mothma, you're like, damn, that's a straight boss right there. Oh! Holy shit, dude. Dude, I've been loving season 2 since episode 1. This is what I was anticipating for season 2. I was always looking forward. Holy shit, dude. What a shot. The music. That was the dude from the prison? Awesome. He made it. Make it worth it? That's great. Rebels. Haha, it is. It's him. Nope. Yeah, talk about impactful storytelling, watching Rogue One again and seeing K2SO, realizing where he actually came from. Holy shit. That's just. Yeah, something's going on right now. What's going on with her? That felt off. Huh? What? Wow. That sucks. So I was semi-right in my prediction. She causes him to go all in. She doesn't die, but she leaves. I'm choosing the rebellion. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Dude, this is wild. This is really good. He doesn't make it out of Rogue One, though. Dang. That's heartbreaking. Oh, shit. Yeah, I would want one also. Oh, man. Can I get a blaster? Wow. That is fan-fucking-tastic. Whoa. So nothing with Mon Mothma in this one, huh? There's no credit scenes or anything? Wow. All right. I mean, no, I don't think there's been, but you never know going into the last chunk if they just... Everyone loves their end credit scenes. Holy cow. Dang, now she's with Gold Squadron given that speech from Rebels. Did I miss something? I have been a little distracted today because there's a lot of shit going on, personal life. Did they announce that she was with Gold Squadron and I totally fucking missed it? I mean, I remember that episode. She was on the Ghost though, right? Ah, I did miss it. Damn it. I hate being distracted. She gives the speech on the Ghost, right? Gold Squadron first, then Ghost. Do you guys think we see the Ghost crew in this show? You think they do it? That would be fucking cool. There's so many things in the Star Wars universe where you don't always need the backstory or just how something started. But sometimes when they actually give you a really good one, I think it's awesome. And I feel like in this batch of episode, well, not even just this batch, but this whole season, Yavin, watching the growth of Yavin and the like base that we're so familiar with, seeing the creation of K2SO is fucking awesome. That's going to be just like, you go back and watch Rogue One, it's the type of thing that just heightens that story even more now. I mean, seeing Mon Mothma do her thing when you see her in the original trilogy, it just is like, that heightens that story. Seeing what she's been through, incredible. Seeing what it took for her to get from Senator to Rebellion. Seeing what it took for Andor to go from I'm done to I'm fucking all in. There's still 3 episodes left. It's gonna be wild. It's gonna be a great ride. I think this has been absolutely fantastic. These 9 episodes in season 2 have been really, really excellent. Everything about Gorman was as terrifying as they made it sound like it was gonna be. That lived up. And I mean, there's so much great in this season. And again, I'm going to just keep gushing about the pacing and the 3 episode structure. It just works so well. It is so good. Everything about it has been done really well. And I can't wait to see how this wraps up. I love the structure, but I wish that this was more than just a 4-week thing. I want to keep talking about it. I want to keep seeing where it goes, coming up with predictions, seeing who does survive, who doesn't survive, what other name drops are there going to be, because this is now a time period where there should be a lot of recognizable faces and names, and it wouldn't just be a fan service thing to show Hera versus just hearing her name on an intercom. Like, seeing the Ghost crew would be great, and it would make sense, because I think this is always interesting. If they've done something in animated, does that mean they're not going to do it live action? I think if something is blending into the same storyline, if the paths are crossing, I think you could absolutely do that scene from Rebels in this show. Like, one of the other things that I thought about was like Maul from Rebels and the Obi-Wan situation. Like, that situation could absolutely be done live action one day if for some reason they tell a story that crossed that path. I have no problems with that. I know we've seen the Ghost Crew in live action. I want to see them now. In this situation, they have to do it. It would make so much sense. I mean, they already have everybody casted. They've shown us, I think, everybody, right? They've all been, well, no, Kanan hasn't been live action yet, right? Hair has been, Zeb has been shown not with them, but he's made it. Sabine, obviously. Kanan hasn't. Older Ezra has made live action. And Chopper. So I think that'd be super dope if they find a way to make that happen. Because I think it's important. It's that timeline. It's okay to show something from animated to put it in live action. There's more important things to do with Cassian, Luthen, Clea, Dedra, Lonnie, K2, and so on this last arc, so I don't think we need to see them in Andor. I mean, there's a lot, but also these 3 episodes are going to be a lot. You don't think we'll see them? I think that'd be really fun. I still think, I'm wondering what Luthen's end's going to be. I think that's a big one. Dedra's end, don't think she makes it out of this last 3 episodes. But anyways, I'm gonna run. I got a lot of stuff that I gotta deal with. Unfortunately, a lot of personal shit is scrambling my brain and distracting me. I love this show. I think season 2 has been absolutely incredible, and I can't wait to see how they wrap it up. Despite my feelings of season 1, I was always hyped for season 2 just because I knew what we were getting into. I really thought that this was going to be good, and it's been better than I have expected. I'm not going to get my one wish. I'm pretty sure I'm not. All I want is like just a 2-second shot of Infant's Nest walking by. Give us that. Give us that. I think that'd be a really great way to tie in Solo, which was also, we were told that she was somebody who was starting up a rebellion. Got to bring all the factions together. Got to get them all there, but we'll see. Obviously seeing Saw is always great, but thank y'all for rolling through. This was a really great stream. Great content. Thank you, Star Wars, for another absolutely wild adventure. Really great. So, movie night this week, I don't know. Things are pretty hectic. It's Mother's Day weekend. Things aren't going great right now. If you couldn't tell based off of my distraction. We'll see. We'll see where we are as we get another day closer to the end of the week. But yeah, I don't know. Join the Discord for update. I'll update for anyone that's not in the Discord. I'm gonna update there. But thank you all for rolling through. Appreciate y'all. Don't forget, hit that like button on the way out. If you want to contribute to the channel, you could always join the link. Got perks for every level. So yeah, talk to you guys later. Appreciate y'all. Have a good one. Bye.